They're going to play pitch and catch for the moment. Oh, that's a nice pass there to Sloan, just a little in front of him. Ramadan to Probo. Probo was looking at Briggs, decides to look back at Mark O'Neill. Here's O'Neill, no one stepping up to defend him, to Briggs.
Good patience here by Creighton, not forcing the issue.
Probo sends it in, headed out by Runestad. And here's a chance from Sloan. It gets into the back of the net. Creighton showing the patience that Rob was just talking about. And Landon Sloan gives Creighton a 1-0 lead.
The junior from Raleigh, North Carolina, his first collegiate goal.
What a way to finish the 20th minute. Take a look there. You see Malberg throwing the hands up. He couldn't believe what happened. And you said it, Rob, so much patience from Creighton throughout that possession. They had it for a good half minute where I think a number of players would have felt comfortable taking a shot, but they were looking. Sloan delivers, and Creighton has a 1-goal lead.
Well, they didn't force an ill-advised shot. They didn't force a shot in traffic, and that play actually just kind of ended up.
It into the area, and nothing doing. Good job by the back line to clear it out. Miguel Ventura onto the pitch for the first time this evening. Nice pass to Sloan. Sloan back to Ventura. And that'll be sent out.
Oh. Was a letdown, but he made a nice recovery to win it back. Sloan.
Past Gandhi Cruz. Blue Jays not excited, not happy about that result, but trying to turn to be on the attack quickly again.
Villanova thought it had gone over the touchline.
Castro passed one, couldn't get past the second. It's played back inside. Landon Sloan picks it up, plays it off Castro, back line. Castro's cross, and cleared off the back line by Villanova. Barone chip.
Big West to get a result and earn top for your NCAA berth.
Here comes Powell, left side, that one's deflected. Reset, the Eaters go inside the left box, that one gets trickled away. About 1 minute remaining, and it seems like Creighton's just going to chew up that clock.
1 minute remaining now.
Here's another look at this chance. He's going to go wide. He's looking for a foul at the top of the box, but they decide to continue the play. Sliding block before it gets fumbled around. And then Warren just committing a foul in the back there for Creighton.
They've scored twice as many goals as Caleb Norris has made saves on the day. Kept on by Sinek. Ball sent long. Looking for the run. Of Javon Daniels. Sloan. Good through ball to cut the line.
Creighton's fans wanting to call on every every touch now. They want to whistle.
Yeah, now Marquette's going to want one there. And they're not going to get one on Landon Sloan. Yeah, it's more subs, by the way, coming in.
Yeah, Briggs will go back on. Matchup with Xavier last year in the postseason, and what Creighton did in that match. Got the W, 2-1 to advance. That started a stretch, or was part of a stretch now, of 9.
16 and a half about remaining for the Big East Digital Network's coverage of NCAA Men's Soccer on Flow Sports and Flow FC.
Sloan with a good ball to cut the lines. Castro, beautiful dummy. Deppy gets it back from Castro. Deppy, a big switch. Garcia looking for a through ball, nobody home. Deppy. Sloan.
Official Shane Butler has had his hands full on these corners here in the second half. A lot of jostling going.
Fisher been extremely aggressive out there for Michigan here. At the end of the first half and throughout this whole second half.
Well, but not face this many chances if you're the Jays, but as long as you're up to the.
How does this change the calculus for Johnny Torres?
Yeah, I think, again, Creighton will continue to try to do what they were trying to do, but they've got to be a little cleaner, a little more careful to stand up to that pressure that Villanova's putting on them.
Cross coming in, Ramadan knocks it down.
Going into the second half.
Nice work there by Sloan to dodge the Golden Eagle.
Border loose to the turf. It's taken away by the Blue Jays. Creighton looking to run. Ahead for Castro. Castro to the
Cross. Back toward the middle. Creighton with it. The shot goes off the defender. It's going to be brought back down by the Jays outside the box. They'll reset things here.
Love the post-up play there, though, by Pope and distributing it back out for a better shot. See if they can get that again.
They keep feeding Folks here to set up the shots. They really are liking what he's doing. Good header there by Michigan. Go back to Provo. Toward the middle, they'll find Provo again toward the far side or near sideline.
That's what we've been waiting for here in the second half. Lots of nice connecting passes here.
This is probably the most cohesive the offense has looked this half at least. Trying to find room on the cross. Side of the box. Shot, and there's Goldson.
Creighton now trying to quickly turn things back to their advantage. More opportunities for the Blue Demons in the second half.
Three back. Yeah.
It does. I'm just not used to it.
Well, I think you have to really trust your wingbacks that they're going to cover on the out. Nice inside for Auguste. Auguste ahead. Looking for Sloan, and it's played back now to Ashford. Ashford ahead. Castro inside to Sloan. Sloan between two defenders has to retreat, gives it back to Ashford. And Ashford now with a long ball up the wing. Folks running on.
But no one there as Rashid sends it away. Creighton still has it though. Malte Kaiser.
Last four. They went with Nathan Schnur for the first six, but Johnny Torres said based on those first six results, it just felt like it was a switch they needed to make, and
Everything right now is in the Mavericks half.
Top of the 18. Good patience by Sloan.
Very good.
Sent in.
Nice.
Creighton with the ball right now. But yeah, as you said, they lose such an important. They won in the regular season, but they fell to Creighton in the conference tournament as the Jays just began an excellent stretch of soccer that saw them all
Kind of lost it off his foot a little bit and had to settle it and lost the momentum. Ended up snuffing out what could have been looked like a run for Xavier.
There's a turnover and up ahead. Deal with the 1-0 lead. Just joining us, a goal at the very end of the 23rd minute by Nathan Trickett. His
for the Altona 93 Hamburg club for his youth career.
Gonna go, and some of those pieces that you mentioned, I imagine we'll be talking about them tonight. Guys like Giorgio Probo and Dominic Briggs.
Yeah,
they both kind of tripped over each other there, but
yeah, the initial part probably could have been more so than the trip. He had his hands on him, Sloan did, and then I think it probably was Sloan's reaction to the official.
Yeah, certainly, probably a combination of all of the above, really.
Yeah.
The initial touching, the trip.
Looking near side, header opportunity for Aria. And just like that, DePaul won too many passes. So many juniors such as Ramadan Castro, Kaiser, Sloan and Ventura. Gillingham only a sophomore. And one of the final weekends in September. That whistle will go the way of the Blue Jays.
Here's Gilligan right away into the fray. Headed back in by Sloan. Sloan wins a ball back. Gives it up to Gilligan.
Pushing ahead now is the Blue Jays yet again.
Line is really starting to become very fatigued, and I think it's starting to wear on Creighton. If they can just start to get a hold of this, maybe gets a little bit more possession, try to pin Tulsa back.
I'm sure the coaching staff will talk to Gillingham about.
Yeah, the first thing I'm looking for, Rob, is okay, is that a white shirt or is that a blue shirt? Oh no, it's a green shirt. And immediately season Marquette has.
Yeah, and that's to that point, Josh, talking to Coach Bennett this week too, I said, what's the difference between last year's team and this year's team? He's like, it's defense. We scored a lot last year.
His man, that's Runestad. Castro bouncing off of players, drops it back to Sloan with the right foot, and he's high.
What a play.
Here's another chance. Senek. He loses it, but Sloan gets it. Sloan sends it to the right wing. Probo's going to chase it.
Looking inside, now back to Kaiser. Kaiser to Maillet. Maillet inside. Back to Maillet, but the sliding challenge wins it back momentarily. Here's Landon Sloan. Sloan is tackled to the turf by Sproat. And for the things that have drawn a yellow card tonight, if Sproat doesn't get one there, I don't know what's happening. This is a judo takedown.
And then kicks the ball away late, so I don't know.
No card shown. Flicking it through for O'Malley. Couldn't get it to go. Here's Sloan. Sloan, McGuire, back to goal, turns, looking for a through ball.
Grad student from England, University of Mount Olive transfer.
Harvey was Horizon League all-freshman player a year ago. Ended the season with a couple of assists. He's perhaps a player to provide a spark for the Golden Grizzlies. Here's a ball played out wide.
Yeah, and even when they didn't score goals, the opportunity, the opportunities that they had to score was creating the environment that you want to play in here at Morrison Stadium. But really,
Middleton looking for Cole, misplays it. Taken away by the Blue Jays. Creighton
pretty much evenly, at least in the second half, is trying to come up. It will be Espinoza. Gets tripped up. No foul is called. Creighton's going to continue play. He gets tripped up, and they're going to call the foul on him. Clarkson looking for a hand.
our team, we didn't handle it very well. We didn't handle it well. It was a late whistle that it was called off. That allowed Kansas City to counterattack, and my goodness, what a collision.
What a brutal hit. Christian Marquez is the Marquette player as he just came crashing.
And he's booked immediately for this.
Wow. Into Landon Sloan.
If you don't leave your feet there, it's not as much of a collision, and that's why he's carded there, because that's the dangerous play.
Sloan gets up, gives some high fives, and he looks to be okay.
Yeah, look at the right side of the face there.
Yeah, shaking it off a little bit.
Matt, will you begin with the first question?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, your first career was obviously a big moment there in front of all these fans. What did that feel like?
Yeah, I mean, I just saw the ball up in the air, and then I knew I had time and space to take a touch with my thigh, and then it settled up perfectly in front of me. So I just took a whack at it, and then I kind of blacked out a little bit, and then I started running to my team. It was pretty cool.
I said Abby, but I've forgotten your name, so go ahead. Lucy.
So going into the game knowing that you're playing a team previously undefeated on the season, how did you motivate your team to continue to play like a high aggressive press play?
Well, we knew going in it was going to be a hard physical game. They actually play a system that's pretty similar to ours. So we knew that if we could win our 1v1 matchups all over the field, then we would be pretty successful. That's what we did.
So your coach says all the time, control the controllables, right? You did that very well out there. But what was that talk like when you went into the locker room, when you're up 2-0 against, again, a team that was currently undefeated and 13 ranked in the nation?
We would just keep the foot on the gas. We didn't want to concede a goal. I mean, credit to the guy who scored. He had a bang from far out. We didn't want that, but I thought we did well to close it out. But the plan was not to change at all.
Turn me up, Sloan!